All right, let's talk about writing that actually sells. If you want to make your words more powerful, you are in exactly the right place. And hey, while you're here, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to break down the core principles from Dmitry Kott's masterclass on copywriting. And you know what? It all starts with something, well, surprisingly simple.
Okay, just look at this. A kitten for sale, barely used, with a built-in per box. I mean, come on. This little ad proves a huge point. Great sales copy isn't that dry, corporate jargon we all hate. It's a human conversation, it's memorable, it's charming, and that's because it sounds like a real person wrote it, not some marketing bot. It's just packed with personality.
So what if your writing could be this engaging? Well, the good news is it totally can. There's actually a formula behind this stuff, and today we're going to unpack it for you. This isn't some kind of magic trick. It's a clear, repeatable process that you can use for pretty much anything you write. All right, so before you even type a single word, you need to know these three simple things. Think of this as your checklist for any selling text. It's kind of like a pre-flight checklist for a pilot. If you miss even one of these, your text is just not going to take off. So number one, is it easy to understand? Seriously, no corporate speak, none of that high-tech solutions for developed markets nonsense. If you wouldn't say it to a friend over coffee, don't write it. Number two, is there enough information? Give people what they need, price, delivery details. Don't make them dig for it. And finally, number three, does it call for a reaction? You have to tell them exactly what to do next. But of course, none of that matters one bit if you can't get them to read in the first place, right? In this crazy world of distractions, you have like a split second to earn their attention. And it all, every single time, comes down to the headline. Just look at this comparison. On the left, agonizing headache? Okay, fine. But on the right, what does a doctor do when he has a headache? This second one was proven to be 3 times more effective. Why? Because it's not just stating a problem. It's dangling an expert-approved solution right in front of you. It hooks you with curiosity and credibility from the get-go. And it's not just about authority. You can use provocation, something shocking like an open letter to idiots to jolt them into reading. Or you can create this irresistible mystery, something like, she died at the training and was reborn. You just have to know what happened next. And yeah, let's be real, the ultimate tool, tapping into fundamental human drives. The goal here isn't to be subtle. The goal is to be completely unignorable. Okay, so you've hooked them. You've got their attention. Now what? Now you have to connect with them on an emotional level. Here's the thing. People don't buy features. They buy better versions of themselves. And the single most powerful word to get them there is imagine. Think about this. Imagine what they'll say when you arrive at your high school reunion in a new Mercedes convertible. See? This isn't selling a car, it's selling status. It's selling admiration. It's selling maybe a tiny bit of sweet, sweet revenge. It paints this vivid picture that makes the benefit feel real and emotional. Now let's look at an absolute masterclass on how to use storytelling to do this.
This is the start of an ad for a taxi service. Listen to how it begins. It's late. You're walking home. The streets are quiet. It's not talking about cars or drivers, right? It's putting you, the reader, right into the scene.
Then the tension starts to build. Suddenly, several figures emerge from an alleyway. They ask for a light, but that's not what they want. Whoa, okay. This ad isn't selling a taxi anymore. It's tapping into a primal fear, the fear of being vulnerable. The stakes just got way, way higher.
And here's the climax. A glint of steel in the moonlight. You realize your life is in their hands. Now it's personal. It's urgent. This has nothing to do with logic anymore. This is a gut-level emotional reaction. You desperately need a way out. And boom, there's the solution. Your life is worth much more than a taxi ride. Call XXX now. That whole story just created this powerful emotional need that only their service can solve. A taxi isn't just a convenience anymore. It's a lifeline. It's safety. Now that is the power of storytelling.
So, this is the moment of truth. This is where the sale is actually made. You've grabbed their attention, you've connected emotionally, now you have to make it super easy and logical for them to say, yes. Let's break down 3 critical things you need for a strong close.
Okay, let's talk price. You see a number like $365. For a lot of people, that's going to seem a little intimidating. It's a lump sum and it can make a customer stop and rethink everything. But what if you do this? What if you break it down? It's just $1 a day. See what happened there? This is a classic psychological trick.
You're not changing the price, you're changing the perception of the price. All of a sudden, it feels totally manageable, maybe even insignificant.
Next up, you have to go to remove the risk. A strong guarantee does more than just offer a refund. It shows you have total confidence in your product. It basically flips the risk. Now the pressure is on you to deliver, not on the buyer to just hope for the best. And hey, a really unusual guarantee can even become a super memorable part of your brand.
And finally, tell them what to do, and do it with powerful active verbs. Don't just suggest, command. You have to create urgency. Come visit us is nice. It's a polite invitation that is super easy to ignore, but run, hurry, rush. That creates a sense of scarcity, of immediacy, that makes people want to act now.
So what's the one thing that ties all of this together? It's what I call the ultimate gut check for your writing, the read it aloud test. If you feel even a little bit embarrassed or awkward saying your text out loud to another human being, it's not good enough. If it sounds fake or dishonest coming out of your mouth, you can bet it's going to feel that way to your reader.
And that really brings us to the final, most important question. If you read your last ad aloud, would you believe it? Does your writing sound like a real convincing conversation or just more corporate noise? Think about that. Hey, if you found this breakdown useful, please do us a solid and hit that like button. And definitely subscribe for more deep dives like this one. Thanks for watching.